Hello YouTubes, welcome to part 2 of my Woodstock Train Show booty reveal. Ugh. If you want to see part 1 of my booty reveal, click up there. Otherwise, keep watching. We've got a few things to get through and I want to do it quickly so I can get them on the track and see if they work. Right, let's begin. On my shopping list, I wanted to get some passenger coaches to go behind my Union Pacific PA1. And as luck would have it, I found one. In fact, I didn't find one. I found 6. And I've not even looked at these yet. I really hope they're not garbage. So let me quickly run through them. They've obviously been sitting on a dusty shelf for a very long time. I'm hoping that the contents are not the same as the exterior, because the exterior is kind of nasty looking. Oh, so far that looks nice. Oh, that looks very nice. Okay, so these are AHM. That I believe is a baggage car. And I didn't want the super long ones for my silly track with my 18-inch radius curves. They do have horn hooks, which is fine. I'm okay with horn hooks for my layout. My layout does not like knuckle couplers, but I can always change them in the future when I change my layout. So that's number 1. Let's put that there for now. Quick, we'll go through number 2. I'm just randomly throwing these boxes away. Now this one is actually a fair bit longer than that one, which was not exactly ideal, because I'm concerned that the long one is not going to get round my track, but we'll give it a shot. Also in fantastic condition. Now these were around about $15 each, again Canadian. However, because I bought quite a lot from this particular vendor, I got maybe $20 or $30 off everything, so they didn't cost that much. These probably worked out to be about $10 each for something that's that new looking. I think that's an absolute steal. Okay, that's number 2. Let's see number 3. Now this is a weird one, and perhaps you can leave a comment as to why this has got its strange window configuration there. I've seen these before in other people's videos, and I never really got an explanation as to why these are at different levels, so please leave a comment and let me know. Couplers are all intact. Plastic wheels, I know you all hate plastic wheels, but it will do for now. Overall, absolutely gorgeous condition. Look at that. We have another 3 to go, bear with me. I'm going through them as fast as I can. So this one is slightly different. Again, obviously it is the observation car, I believe, with the raised area there. I'm blown away at how good these are condition-wise, considering how little I paid for them. Because I saw other vendors selling stuff like this for like $20, $30 each. And as I say, these pretty much rounded up to about $10 each, or rounded down. This one is different again, which is pretty awesome. I'm wondering if this is actually oh, it's the end one. But it looks like it might be a dining car or something that's got a slightly different configuration of the windows again. Gorgeous condition again. And finally in this little collection we have this one, and again it's a slightly different one. This one seems to be the same length as this baggage car. Actually, it might even be a wee bit shorter. No, it's the same. So, what does this one say on it? Post service. So, this is a postal carriage. The other one I think is a baggage carriage. So I think I've got the full set. I'm so happy. Right, let me quickly put all these away because I've got something very special to show you next. So as I mentioned, I got those coaches to get hauled behind this lovely PA1, but you know, that seemed like an awful lot of weight for one loco to pull. So of course I did the right thing, and I managed to find a B unit which is a dummy, which is fine. It's got a nice amount of weight. It wasn't 30 because I bought something else that brought the price down, and that would be a PA dummy. So obviously, oh no, they're both 605s. I'm going to have to do some transfer work there. But yeah, as you can imagine, that is now going to be like that, and then 6 coaches behind it. That looks better, right? So for the A and the B unit, I got the pair for $50, which again I think is a bargain because these are in really nice condition. I think they've got a wee bit more detail. The handrails have been painted, unlike mine, which the handrails are just yellow. So I'm obviously going to have to paint my handrails in this to match that, and change the road number, because that's a wee bit frustrating. Apart from that, they are exactly the same, I believe. Absolutely delighted with that purchase. But there's more. While I was in a Union Pacific mood, I thought, I'm going to buy this for $10, which I think is pretty good. It's obviously a B unit for maybe an F series. It was only $10. It's in excellent condition, and that is going to get pulled behind my, what's this again? Proto 1000 F7A, is it? Or is it just an F7? I don't know. It's not quite the right colour, but I can live with that. And I just think that completes that set, if you like. Because I really like this logo. It's one of the best runners I've got, but it was just a wee bit, you know, missing something. Nope, really not the right colour at all, but we'll see. I could maybe do some weathering just to kind of merge them together. But there's more. Now we move into the expensive stuff. Well, it's not that expensive. Everything I bought today cost about the same as buying one new DCC with sound locomotive, so I think I did okay. Right, let me show you. This was a bit of a steal, shall we say. We have a CP rail GP35 or something, I don't know. Now it does have some broken handrails, and these are really, really fine, these handrails. I don't think they're stock, and it's got some extra detail there, and it's got painted stuff and transfers down there. But this is DCC. It's not good sound, but it's DCC, and this cost me $50. It's a Proto 1000. It's really heavy. It's in great condition apart from the handrails, but I'm loving these little extra details. It's really nice. But that just needs a wee bit of super glue, a wee bit of TLC. Might even make some new rails for it, and then paint these bits white. Oh, it's lovely though, I really like it. Number 3038. I don't know if it's got LEDs or anything. Needs a horn fitted, but $50 for a DCC loco. That's phenomenal. Really happy with that. If it runs, of course. Next up, crowd favourite, I believe. Now, I know it looks like Southern Pacific, but it's actually cotton belt. Now, I don't know the history of cotton belt and Southern Pacific, but there must be some sort of amalgamation, I would imagine. Another, oh, it's actually not. Oh, this is a steel actually. This is not an Athearn, this is an Atlas, so this should run really great. And as you can see, excellent condition. So that's a prime candidate for adding a decoder chip, and that will go nicely with my SD45, I think it is, that I've got, which is already DCC, which was gifted to me from Greg Dean. So that's a nice little buddy for that one. Hope that runs nicely because I really like that one. I'm digging this colour scheme. Next up, 2 left. This one, this is a steal. I know it says 50 there, but it wasn't 50. Well, it might have been 50 because I got some discounts because this is the chap I bought all the Union Pacific stuff from, so it's potential I did get this for 50. It was advertised at 60. I always like it when there's a bag of bits. But look at this. And I have wanted one of these from day one. I wanted one of many things from day one, but Is that a C44-9 or something? Isn't that nice? It's just DC at the moment, but another one for a DCC conversion. Absolutely gorgeous condition. I'm hoping that that's light lenses in there, and there should be a little bag of stuff and my railings underneath that. So I've got all my railings to add, and you know how much I love to add railings, but it makes a world of difference, so I'm quite happy to do that. Just takes a bit of time. Yeah, as I say, it was at 60. I think I got that for 50, which is about, what, 35 US dollars. What an absolute steal. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I've just broken a bit. Ugh, that just slips on there. Upside down. There we go. So happy. And finally, no trip to a train show, for me at least, would be complete without buying one of these. It is, of course, a Chesy. No normal Chesy though, it's an Atlas. It is in fact DCC. It's obviously had a chip added later. Let's have a look at this in its original box. Ooh, this is nice. This was the most expensive thing I got today. What's this little box? Little box of stuff. Oh, right, it's a little blinking plug. Oh, that's nice. Not that I'll be using it. Ooh, before I look at that, what's at the bottom of the box? There's something down there. We have some spare handrails, which is weird. Yeah, those handrails look way too chunky, so I might replace them with the ones it's supposed to have. And it's got some coupler boxes. Right, let's have a look at this. I'm suddenly a huge fan of Atlas. They just run so nice. Ooh, it's got its little foamy bits to protect the handrails. And this is a SD45, I believe. Definitely an Atlas. It says so right there and there. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited to get... Oh, look, it's got drivers. Look. Well, it's got an engineer, and it's got the... whatever his job on the left-hand side. Quite nicely detailed. Now, I think it's just a simple decoder, mobile, forward and back, and lights. Wouldn't that be awesome if it had sound? Anyway, this cost me $80, the most expensive thing I bought today. But I think it's well worth it. Obviously, it doesn't rank up there for bargains like that one does, but this one's in perfect condition. So, all that's left to do is get everything over to the track and see how it all performs, if it performs. Let us begin with our little Union Pacific B unit. Now obviously a dummy B unit isn't going to go anywhere by itself, so I've hooked him up to his F-Series brother and a little Union Pacific box car. It's the only one I have. Okay, let's get going. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch this entire loop round the track. I mean, how exciting can a B unit be after all? At least we get to make sure it works. It's a shame the colour's quite so different. Oh, I hear a squeak. Yep, need some oil in there. Oh, got a passenger. Yep, needs a wee bit of oil in one of those axles. So we will just bring him into this siding here. He doesn't need to go all the way around. Looks nice, but a bit too bright compared to everything else on the track. Even everything down there's more of an orangey yellow. Not to worry, on to the next. Let's try my new Athearn C44-9. I hope this runs well. So I mentioned in the last video I was having problems with the -9s because, well, mostly the Athearn -9s, because of the 6 axles and the axles being, or the trucks being so far apart. There was a section on the track that they like to fall off, but I think I've resolved it. Let's find out. Well, it works, so that's a good start. Needs a bit of a lube, I think. Okay, we're not falling off yet. Oh, we've fallen off. Hold on. The front axle has... Now sometimes this is down to me not putting it on the track properly right at the start, but not sure about that. It could just be a wheel gauge issue. Easily fixed. Continue. Doing a wee bit of hesitating there, so it looks like we're going to have to clean some connections and some wheels and give it some lube. Yeah, definitely a wee bit jerky. Right, so I used to have a problem point down there. Please don't fall off. Yep, they fell off. I think that is just a wheel gauging issue. Because I've got another 2 -9s and they get round there no problem at all. Oh, he needs a right good clean and lube. Apart from that, he's running not too bad. It's probably been sitting in a box on a shelf for the last 10-15 years. Okay. Let's try the I'm not a Southern Pacific loco honest cotton belt. I will be very surprised and a little disappointed if this does not run perfectly. This is the Atlas. It's a bit jerky for an Atlas. That should be super smooth. Again, just probably needs a clean and a lube. And I know I'm going to complain about the noise, because it should also be silent. We're actually up at half speed. Should be a lot quicker than that at half speed. Needs a wee bit of work then. Looks very nice though. It's actually starting to speed up. I guess something is freeing up. Some congealed grease is making its way around the gears. In desperate need of some LEDs and probably a decoder, to be honest. Right, you need to take a wee trip to the doctor's office, see if he can clean you up. Next up, we're going to go with the 2 DCC jobs. I'm going to leave that monster till the end because I'm going to have to do some coupling changes. Let's go with the CP rail. Now, I'm hoping this has been set back to address number 3 on the DCC controller. Let's find out. Loco 3, enter. Give it some power, see if we get anything. Oh, we've got a light. More power. More power. Nothing. Try reverse. Nothing. This is not a good sign. Now, we don't know what's been set in the settings, on the DCC settings, so let me have a quick look and see if we can change something, because we're currently at speed 23, 24, and nothing's happening. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Right, I think the light coming on was pure coincidence, because I can't seem to switch the light off now. Pressing that, the light should be off. So it's possible that the address is actually 3038. Let's try that. So local 3038, enter. We got any power? There we go. Oh, this one's nice and quiet. They're not running as smoothly as I would like. It did a wee jerk back there. Yeah, it's a wee bit jerky. Needs another one that needs a wee service. I mean, sometimes they just need a run round the track, but I would rather give them a clean and lube before I run it too far. I can hear something squealing a little bit as well. Sounds like dry gears to me. And nothing. Yep, lost all traction there. What is going on there? Why is it? I don't know what's happening there. It's almost like the wheels are too wide and they're squashing against the sides of the track. You know what? Let's grab him, because he obviously is not happy. And we'll do a quick gauge test, shall we? Because that's really strange. Right, where's my gaugey thing? Right, this thing. Let's see then. So we are, those ones are okay. They're okay. They're okay. Okay, I have no idea. I need to investigate that, because that's really bizarre. That's a shame. He was doing so well. That's okay. We've got other trains to try. We'll sort him out later. Tune up Tuesday. Okay, final DCC contender of the day. The Machese. And if this doesn't work flawlessly, I will be kind of pissed off, because it's the most I spent at the show. Okay, so are we going to go for 7405, local 7405, yep, enter. Do we have lights? Yes, we have lights, so we've got the right number. Give it some power, and nothing. Why are you not going? Oh, goodness. I need to check the CV values of that. Give me a sec. So I just pulled this lid off here to make sure it was actually a powered unit. And I noticed that this little plug is not connected. I'm wondering if that was me when I pulled the lid off or what, but let's try plugging that in. See if it makes a difference. I don't think it should make a difference. It should have still picked up power from the front, because that to me looks like the rear pickup. Oh, I need two hands for this. Give me a sec. Okay, plug is reattached. Let's see if that helped. Nope, absolutely did. Light works. Well, bugger. Let me investigate thoroughly. Okay, here's where we're at. I decided to remove the decoder and just put in the dummy back in, just to see if the motor is working itself. And lo and behold, we have power. Now, Does that mean that the decoder is dead, or did someone put the decoder in 180 degrees the wrong way around? It's possible. Should I risk putting it in? Let's not, because decoders are expensive. So I will leave that for now, although I do have other decoders. Tell you what, just for running's sake, and this video isn't too long, let's put the cover back on, give them a wee spin around the track, and I'll deal with that decoder issue at a later date. Okay, it still should run around the track perfectly nice. At least it better. Yes, lovely, lovely runner. Although a bit vibraty, that's probably something in there. Probably that dummy plug rattling against the side. Hold on a second, that's not sitting quite straight. I'm just losing here, losing. Maybe that's on backwards. Hold on a sec. Did I put that on backwards? Is it supposed to go that way? I thought the chimney stack thing should have been at the back. But hey, if it stops the rattling, then I don't care which way around it goes. Oh, that doesn't feel like it's going to go on there. It should go on either way. I'm pretty sure that's what was making a noise. Let's find out. If I start it to go, and it's not rattling, so definitely this cover. Oh, give me a sec. Right, last chance, Chesy. Go for it. No rattles, please. That's better. Okay, so that's running really nice as it's supposed to, although not DCC at the moment. Now, if that decoder is in fact broken, then this was quite an expensive DC loco at $80. Not going to be happy about that if I can't fix that decoder. In saying that though, it's still an Atlas and it's in awesome condition and running very nice. Probably needs a bit of time to run in as well if it's been sitting about for a while, so probably needs a bit of a lube while I'm at it. How are we doing for the crawl? Pretty good. Yes, almost silent there, that's great. If only it was DCC. I'll deal with that later. For now, I've got this whole Union Pacific monster to try and assemble. I've got some couplers to change as I mentioned, and then we'll see if it can pull all that round my wee track. Are you ready to witness the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen on my track? I have not tried this yet, but it is all coupled together. This is absolute nonsense. There's no way this is getting round my wonky track. I'm just making sure these switches in the right way. I'm giving it the hardest route possible. It's going to try and come down a hill, round here, navigate round here over that wee bridge and across this dodgy diamond. If it even makes it up the hill. Let's find out. I have not tried this yet, guys. Here we go. I wonder how much power it's going to need to get up this hill. And it's only a 2% incline. And it is quite a heavy local. Is everything still attached? So far. Oh, we're struggling, Still moving. Needs a wee bit more power. Probably needs the wheels cleaned as well. Oh no! No! Come on, you can do it. So So it looks like I might have to get a powered B unit for this. You know what? I've got a powered B unit, PA. I think it's in the form of that Baltimore and Ohio. Let me quickly swap that over. Sorry, Baltimore and Ohio, you weren't using that power anyway. Right, I've not changed anything other than swapping that over. No cheating, here we go. That's better. Shame he doesn't have shiny silver wheels. Need to address that little issue. So far, everything is attached. Excellent. No wheel spin. Let's see if we make it all the way around. I imagine it's going to race down the other side hill because it's like a 4%. We'll see. We'll keep it at this speed. It seems to be fine going up the hill. We are at maybe a third speed, quarter speed. He's doing okay. Looks magnificent, I think you'll agree. Thing is, do you think there's enough coaches? Should I maybe look for more? Nah, that's plenty, right? Okay, come on. I know this is going to take a wee while, but I think it'll be worth it if it makes it all the way around. Those coaches look very orange in the camera. They're not actually that different from the power units. Okay, it's going to start picking up speed here as it crests this hill. Once it gets round this bend, it might shoot right down there. Oh, before I forget, I need to switch. Right, we should be good. Oh, this is the dangerous part. Everything's still attached. This is the tricky bit. 1 over, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a slight rise there. 8 and 9. That's why it was slowing down. Next tricky bit. Oh, we have a derailment. Oh no! Oh, I don't know what happened there. Steward's inquiry. Let me switch it off. Okay, after some investigation, first of all we have this derailment here, which I've no idea. I thought the wheels were good, but apparently not. And that caused that to derail also. But the main thing is, I think this bridge is actually, the sides are too close. You know what, I'm going to take that off for now, or at least bend it all the way back. Spoiling my fun. Oh, or break it. I never liked them anyway. And this one. Although if it was on the track, it wouldn't be that close. Right, let me reattach them and we'll finish this lap. So it turns out there was a number of things causing all that. I think the main thing that was causing the derailment back there was, you know, these little horn hooks with the little pin. So that pin was getting caught on the points. So I have snipped all of them, all the way around. And it wasn't just hitting this side of the bridge, it was actually hitting the far side of the bridge over there. Because obviously I'm running 18-inch radius curves and these extremely long coaches overhang quite a lot. I'm sure RJ will love to point that out, but you can see there how much it's overhanging. And it was just catching the other side of that over there. So I think we're good to go this time. Fingers crossed, no promises, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go. Not sure, I thought I saw something getting hit over there. Oh, everything's... Oh, come on! Okay, it looks like I've reached the limit of my track. Now, I do intend to change this layout once I've completed it. I know that doesn't make sense, but I'm using this layout as a bit of a learning curve. And then once I know what not to do, like making tight curves, I'll be making much wider curves. There won't be an 18 anywhere on the track, and it's going to extend that way, and I'm going to have 2 loops and lots of fun stuff coming up, but not for a while. So what I'll probably do is put all these coaches back in their boxes. The A and B unit and B dummy unit, that's running fine, so I can keep running that. But the rest of the stuff, I need to just box it, shelve it, and just keep it good for when I make my dream track, which this obviously is not. This is more of a nightmare track. I'm still having fun. Thank you all for watching. I know that was a bit strange, and I'll update you on all the broken locos. They're not broken, well, hopefully they're not broken. Anyway, I'm waffling. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time at the train show. I did. Bye.